Matthew 6:27 transformed my life about 25 years ago. It reads, "And which of you by worrying can add 1 cubit to his stature?" In other translations, it's paraphrased. Which of you by worrying can add an hour or a day to your life? Basically saying, worrying won't change the outcome. I remember being in a horrible situation. Can't go into details. And it was the first time that I can recall in the moment fearing what would happen to me. I feared for my life. I remember feeling paralyzed with fear as if my life would be over any second. I closed my eyes in the shower, braced myself because it almost felt like my heartbeat was in my mouth. Tears started rolling down my face, and I stood there frozen in despair and feeling completely helpless. And nothing happened. So I decided right then and there I would breathe, take one moment at a time, and that I wouldn't waste another moment worrying about hypotheticals because it was too overwhelming. Before I knew it, hours had gone by, and when the night came, I decided if I was really in trouble and unsafe, that I might as well get a good night's sleep. So I prayed and went to bed and got some of the best sleep. A week, then a month went by, and at that point, the lesson was clear. Time spent worrying does not stop life from happening. The Bible said, believe it or not, in this world, you will have tribulations. Never said might or maybe, you will. The reason anxiety is so prevalent these days is because so many people live in fear, silently suffering, too afraid to face it or endure suffering or pain, when we really need to view suffering and pain differently anyway. When worry comes, acknowledge it and process it. Is there another way to see the situation? Are there any other options? What would be the ideal solution? How bad can it be or get? Once you have acknowledged that you are worried and you have used that nervous energy to process it, take it to God in prayer and have faith that God is the answer to every problem and He's always right. Acknowledge, process, pray, and watch God work. Don't numb or mask it and self-destruct. Face it, endure it, and overcome it. This is the strategy for healing, growth, and change. So the next situation you find yourself worrying about, use this solution as a frame of reference and build on the faith. From faith to faith, strength to strength, and glory to glory. Be blessed.